COVID pandemic in 2020 reduced the possibility for the creative department to be employed for the 19%. For this reason, a lot of people lose their little businesses. And in a way, in a moment where everybody is laying upon an online platforms and there is no possibility if not using App-Mobile, why don't we invent an app that allows people, specifically in the creative department, to meet each other and reorder and re-establish this human connection? That's why we came with a brilliant idea to invent a screenwriting called Strikemate. Strikemate is inspired by this new app mobile invented by me and my app developer called Spotkrit. As the name said, Spotkrit wants to gather up a lot of people in the creative department in order to create other forms of business. We already know that there are a lot of recruiting platforms, like for example Fiverr, that is giving possibility to acquire a position. Or, better than that, Pronto is an Italian app that we also use as an online platform in order to give access to a lot of professionals and a lot of professional profiles. But no one of them considered the possibility to give freedom to people. In 2050, sooner or later, a lot of positions will never exist. For example, waiter, or cleaner, or other package manager, Lagermitarbeiter as we call it in Deutschland. Everything will be completely deleted and replaced by a machine. We want to create more positions and we want to create the faculty and the possibility for them to be hired again. That's why it comes with Spotkrit. How does this app work? Spotkrit has a very interesting interactive layout. Is based upon one page and divided into different colors to represent the logo as an orange and black unification, which means creativity and logic together. Freelancer people are not only included in the creative sectors, but can also be business manager or, for example, CEO, and that's where it comes Spotkrit. It gives the possibility to everyone to effectively meet up in the same kind of area location. And that's why we use a GPS locator application software plugin that can also directly be connected with your maps interactive, where you could see exactly the creative people in the area. For now, Spotkrit is only an App-Prototyp that is available for the Android. In order to make it possible to have it like in the Play Store, we need you. It gives you an entire selection of avatar that you can animatedly decide to represent you as a person, but it doesn't go without a security check that is formally authorized by the government. In this way, you will be completely safe. What's interesting about Spotkrit, as you can see also from the interactive menu, is that it's everything on page. There is nothing that you could eventually escape from this page. Everything is settled there, exactly on the right sidebar menu, where you can see your account setting, your project, as well as your own personal Google Maps locations, where you can see the interactive people that are presenting in that area, also as freelancer. And down, you could eventually also get access directly to the packages and everything that is related to your personal profile and the last notification that you received. It's scanning that indeed, in the page of the project, not only you can see your own proposal, but also what people rated most. How does it work? The rates depend on references and of course on the meeting that you did with your own collaborators. How do you set up this collaborator? They have to accept your idea after one meeting possibility, which will completely secure by the chat. Up to 24,000 euros that could be possibly involve and invest for you. Of course, you have a 6-month timeline to have your process and your project completely carried out. If your project will be successful, you are called out to be a Business Pro partner, and in that case, you will have to pay 60 euro monthly. It's true. but you will also run out your own business, and you will be completely secured by an income Reddit that is based upon what you created. Even if it seems like a simple, tricky idea, this really gives access to everybody to experiment a new level of career, where your idea can be presented like part of the entire state and effectively, officially recognized. That's where it comes the possibility of Spotkrit to let in the homepage also a series of windows where you can see projects proposed directly by the government itself, or even projects that are proposed by the creative person, creative people, which in this case are the so-called creators. Indeed, once you enter in Spotkrit, you won't normally be recognized as fashion designer or graphic designer, but you automatically become a business person. How can you do that? You don't have to pay, at least for 6 months. In this 6 months, you will find 10 participants that can agree upon your own proposal. In this way, you will have the possibility to meet them in person. Meeting in person is exactly what the app wants you to do. It doesn't want you to stay fixed on a computer, but to do that, we ensure the chat with a very security system bot that controls your messages, and of course, we ask also for identification, number documentation, and of course it doesn't have any kind of records. So in a way it's heightened the security, but on the other hand, in collaboration with the government, we ask also the possibility for the little business to rise again. What's really important about Spotkrit is that after this kind of 6-month subscription, you can also access to a pro profile. But how? The thing is that if your idea is really successful, you can get 5,000 euro from the state that it will be selected upon free user yearly. And that funds will help you out to launch your idea. You will be asked to show up recipe and how you use them. But if you really are successful, then after that you will become a partner with the own CEO, the CEO of Spotkrit. And who is the CEO of Spotkrit? What is defining a person? Is the status quo. Everyone around will never stay close to a person that unfortunately has poor condition. But the problem is that the most highest opposite in this society have something in common. They don't want to show up their condition. They work for a better position. They work for a piece of bread. What we want is that everybody on a meritocratic level have access to a universal Reddit, in this case, made by Spotkrit. Spotkrit is not for up to 5 years and when in the future, is now. We have an incredible Strikemate screenwriting that is based upon a great environmental decision. We have 15 actors ready to play for you. And of course, we have all the premises to make this project happen and to create a better value and a better society even for the rest of the people that are going to work in future company. This is not just a question of an app mobile. This is a new recruiting form. It's an innovative idea that has like a sort of historical political movement as well, but is more empathetically driven for people that really wants to make the difference in this world. Not based on age, not based on European static system, but based on a universal concept. If you have something, it will happen. And these somethings, it can be concluded in 2 parts, logic and creativity whatsoever, all together. So we have the creativeness, we have the methodic part, we need some logic from your side. We need the logic to choose us, to sponsorize us, so that you can have a name on our script for the future, and you could also implement other job opportunity. You will be on the spot because you will be the first one to do that. So it's about an exchange. We are not here to beg for your own personal profit. We are giving you an opportunity to invest on us in order to create an environment where we will both profit from this idea.